Hey, shalom, shalom, Akim, it's your brother here, Yakanin. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Wakak, Wadash, Barakathum, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and that taught me this truth, and salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting this work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. To you, I like to say shalom. All right, just edifying. Hey, I just had a major. I don't know what it has been recently, but the Lord has really been showing favor recently, man, and it's really been great examples in my life. And I'm going to give a testimony, just hopefully to increase brothers, faith and wisdom and knowledge, and to continue in this walk in this truth, man. But my situation with my car, you know how it is in Esau's, kingdom. You fuck up one little thing, and it's a trickle domino effect that leads to other things. So, some years back, I ended up losing, getting my license suspended, and that led to license getting suspended for 3 years, because every time you get pulled over with your license suspended, they add a year. So I got pulled over a few times, but this is before my car's name was in my name. I had to switch it to another brother's name so I wouldn't keep getting pulled over. Obviously that brother's legal, but I have been on my license for the past 2-3 years, and the Lord has been showing me favor. I've been trying to stay out of the way, drive only when necessary. But, we live in America, man. I'm a busy man. I got people support, got people that depend on me. I got things I got to do. So, nobody can really afford to pay an Uber every day, or, taxes ain't really around, stuff like that. So, I got to ride in my car, man. It is what it is. I send my prayers up, before and after, and, the Lord, has been keeping me out of the way. But, just recently, it's been an instance in a matter of honestly like 6 months, bro. Back when it was cold out in the wintertime, I had got pulled over, and a cop came up to me, and I got pulled over, I think, because the registration was off, right? Or something like that hasn't been paid, but, it was a little miss hiccup. It was paid, obviously, that next day. But just something he pulled me over for, just a daily routine pull over. Hey, license, registration. And I just told him straight up, like, I don't have my license registration, sir. Like, I'm just going to keep it real with you. He got me out the car and was like, all right, I was explaining my situation. Like, look, this happened when I was, years ago. This happened. I'm in a situation like I'm, I got to work, sir. Like, I got people that depend on me. I got kids. I got business I run. I work. I got job. Like, we in America, man. Like, I got to kind of make do what it do. And the cop was like, I understand you. He's like, and he looked out. He was like, instead of adding an extra year to your suspension, what I'll do is I'll just give you a fine. And that right there is mercy. That's mercy, because it could have been another year. And I'm already about to get my license back in 25 of fall, Lord willing. All right, so, another year would have made it 26. It's just pushing farther and farther. But, and then another time happened 2 weeks ago, the cop pulled me over because I think my tail light was out. And he just pulled me over. Hey, just let you know your tail light's out. I said, oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I appreciate you letting me know. Usually they, hey, license registration, but he was like, yep, just, get that fixed, taken care of ASAP, and have a good night. And I was like, I appreciate that. Hey, usually they would check your license registration, but the Lord is keeping their minds from even doing that, because he's keeping me protected. And just recently, just right now, 30 minutes ago, I'm driving to go drop off food to my lady. She just had one of my sons, call her Loyam, Yahweh Shim, Yahweh Shai, for that blessing. And she's breastfeeding, so I'm trying to give her nutritional, good food. So I went to a little store, got her some coconut water and some good healthy food, run it off to drop her off because she got her car at the shop. And while I'm over there, I'm on the GPS trying to look at where I'm going, driving through traffic. I'm looking down at my phone, and I guess I must have missed, and I ran through a stop sign. Cop got behind me, pulled me over. I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. Shit. You know how it is when a cop come, heart beating, racing. I'm like, damn, I'm fucked. He about to tow me right now, get my car out of here. I'm fucked. I already know I'm going to license registration. The cop, I can't make it. I can't make it up. I call her Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I had shivers. I was, threw up prayers and thankful right after it fucking happened. Salakia for, the cussing. But it's just a blessing, man. It's a major faith booster, man. The Lord is, it makes brothers really believe the Lord is dealing with brothers, man. But the cop truly pulled me over and said, pulled up to the side of my window and said, you rolled a stop sign. You're looking down at your phone, get off your, he said, you came up, he said, you rolled a stop sign. I said, okay, sorry. He was like, looking down at your phone, stay off your phone. And walked off. What? Like, that's insane, bro. I thought I was fucked. Pulled me over, running the stop sign, looking down at my phone, license, registration, fine, you know what I mean? Bro, none of that. Just told me what it was and kept it pushing. Like, damn, that was heavy. And it just brought me to this, doing this video, man. Like, the Lord is really working miracles, and these are just small miracles, man. Just keeping me out of harm's way, so I can, get on the road legally. That right there is just 3 examples in the past year how the Lord is keeping me out of harm's way with, the judicial system of America. Because I'm trying my best to, do the right things for the Lord, man. Make my sacrifices, do my work, do my due diligence, be brotherly to the brethren, So when you fighting for the Lord will fight for you. That's what brothers don't understand. When you make a way for the Lord will make a way for you. You got to look at example, and also what the scriptures say, agree with thy adversary quickly. All right? I'm not up there when they pull me over. I'm not up here you guys pull me over, you guys are, but I'm not up here being a nigga. I know their role in the authority, and I know my role in authority, and I know my power's role in authority. So if I oblige by what the scriptures say to me, then the Lord will work in my favor. What the scriptures say? Those that, make their enemies at peace with thee. By following the laws and commandments. Because once you follow those commandments, everything is in cohesion. Everything is on the right path. Everything is done righteously. Everything is done the right godly way. So when you put on for the Lord, and there's a situation where something might have happened with your car, or you might got kids and somebody couldn't have watched them, or and it's happened to me many times. Maybe you can't make it to camp, and there's been times where I couldn't make it to camp. Whether it's been sick or whatever it was, and I've been realizing there's been times where it was in extreme situations where like I was going to get to camp, and I made it. I found a way to get to camp, and I realizing that when you find ways to do things for the Lord, like find a way, like every way don't seem like it's a way, but you find a way to do the work for the Lord's going to find a way for you when you think it won't. Like right then and there, I thought I was fucked. Like that's a wrap. That's an automatic pullover, license registration. I don't have it. I don't have a license. Boot, extra year and fine. No, the Lord kept me away from that. Like if that's not the Lord, y'all, what is that? That's a higher power doing that, man. So hey, man, the Lord will show favor in your life if you're doing the right things right, or you're attempting and you're doing it genuinely. And that's just a testament of my life. Because hey, what is it? Charity amongst brethren cover a multitude of sins. Just doing and doing the work for the Lord is more than just uploading videos and going to the highways and byways. It's about your countenance. It's about your mindset. It's about how you carry yourself in this truth, in this walk. It's not all about screen time. It's also about what you stand for. Who you are as a person in this world matters. All right? Because when you die, you up in the spiritual world. There's no more time to put work in. What you put in on this earth, on this ground when you walk in, is what you put in. You can't put no more work in when you dead up in the spiritual world. So make sure you put the work in here. Boots on the ground. So I just wanted to get that testimony to brothers, man, to let y'all know that the Lord will work for you, man. The Lord will work miracles. The Lord will work wonders if you do what he requires you. If you go above and beyond and try to serve the Lord, you might not feel like doing a lesson that day. You got to do a video. You might not feel like, doing something you don't want to do. You got to overcome how you feel and do the logical thing. Do what must be done. We can't be people moving after how we feel and emotions. We got to be people moving off of, because we know what the end goal is. We're on a mission, and the mission got to get done no matter how you feel, no matter what you go through. The mission is the mission. It doesn't change. So hopefully that little testimony is uplifting, encouraging to the Akim and the Akwaf scattered across the 4 corners of the earth. All right, and with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakal Kodash, Barakathum, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the millstone who rule well and that taught me this truth. Salutations, Shalom.